Hi everyone, my name is Alex Grzybek and I'm a confidence and business mentor. And today I will be talking to you about hitting rock bottom. From hitting rock bottom to creating the business and life you love. We are here in the summit to help you vibrate at the highest frequency in 2023, and I would like to inspire you. Regardless where you are right now, what kind of challenges and difficulties you may be facing, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I would like to prove it to you. So let me tell you a story about a little girl. Since she was born, she was always very active, very bubbly. She loved to dance, she loved to sing and perform in front of her family. During every family fiesta, family party, she was singing and performing and asked everybody to clap, whether they wanted this or not. She was the rock star of the show all the time. 10 years of dancing, becoming a cheerleader, becoming a fitness instructor, personal trainer, always in front of people, always on stage, always in the spotlight. Then running marathons and completing more and more difficult challenges. When her baby was born and the baby was 7 months old, she completed her first ever marathon and a Tough Mudder obstacle race a week later. Everybody was impressed how she did it, how she was training alongside breastfeeding and enduring sleepless nights, and everybody was inspired. So was she. So she decided to start her own side hustle, her own business, Active Happy Mama, where she was actually inspiring other moms to lose baby weight and to run with a buggy and to combine healthy and active lifestyle together with the motherhood. So again, she was recording videos, she was in the spotlight, she was the rock star of the show, motivating and inspiring others. And then her life fell apart. She was kicked out from her job, and actually within 6 months she was kicked out twice. She was fired in a very, very nasty way. One day she was called to the office and she was told, "You are leaving now, we will get a taxi to take you home." And even though she knew she didn't do anything wrong, her confidence started to shake. Then she found another job and it was completely not her cup of tea, and it also wasn't working. On one Monday morning, they fired her. They said that their cooperation is not working. And on that very same afternoon, she went through the traumatic miscarriage, losing her second baby that she's been trying for with her husband for over a year. And her life stopped because she was fired. She felt like a failure as an employee, and she felt as a failure as a woman and as a mother. And at that time also, if that wasn't enough, she was diagnosed with a hip injury and was told that she would be walking with crutches, and she can forget about healthy and active lifestyle forever, running and jumping most likely forever. So not only she felt as a failure, as a woman, as the employee, as a mother, but also as a person and as a business owner, because she couldn't continue with Active Happy Mama anymore because she didn't feel active. She definitely didn't feel happy, and the word mama made her cry. So her life turned upside down, her identity ruined. Have you ever felt that your identity has been torn off? That the person you were thinking you were your whole life is actually not there anymore, and you cannot even recognize yourself? Well, that story about this girl and this woman with all the successes, and then when everything turned upside down, it's actually my story. Exactly a couple of years ago, I went through all those traumatic challenges, and every single time when I was thinking that I picked myself up, I got another shot. And when I was coming out of the hospital in July 2019, my income was zero. I had no business, no job. My self-confidence was not existent. And on top of that, I absolutely had no idea what to do with my life. I started from scratch. And actually, at that time, I didn't know what to do. I started from scratch, and I actually, within a couple of months, we moved to Spain, which is a dream come true. I completely rebranded my business, starting a new one, and tripled my income in the middle of pandemic, and created the lifestyle that I can work from anywhere in the world. And if anybody is looking at me now, they think, oh my God, she's like such a successful person, successful businesswoman. How did that happen? But I just told you that it happened out of the most difficult time in my life, where not only everything fell apart, but my identity was torn off as well. So how did I do it? That I went from hitting rock bottom to creating the lifestyle and business that I love. So let me just share a few things with you that were very helpful for me. And I do believe that if you do face some challenges, if you do face some obstacles, if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, I just want to tell you, and I want to prove it to you, that you can make it all work out. So how I did it and how you can do it yourself if you're facing challenges. So the first thing is to actually accept the situation, because there is something called the law of non-resistance. If you resist, it persists. So if you are trying to fight with difficult situations, you will attract more of it. If you accept, you don't have to understand it. Sometimes you will not understand it now, maybe you will never understand it, but that's not the point. Anthony Robbins said, you don't get what you want, you get what you need. And sometimes life throws different things at us just to go through the lesson, or to teach us something, or to help us become a different person. And as Steve Jobs said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. Right now, I can see why some of those challenges happened to me, but at that time, I couldn't see that. But if I was fighting with it, trying to understand it, I was not helping myself. So accept the situation, understand that maybe one day you will understand, or maybe you will not, but everything happens for a reason. Regardless whether it's bad or it's nice experience, it's there for a reason. It helps you become the person you are meant to be. And sometimes your darkest moment is the beginning of your beautiful story that can turn into something magnificent. And you can actually, by sharing your story later, inspire more people. So accept, surrender, go with the flow, and understand that it's happening for a reason. When you do that, you will feel calm, and you will be in a completely different vibration and vibrate at a different frequency, and you will start attracting the things that you actually want versus what you don't want. So that's number one. Number two, what will help you is actually understanding that everything starts with you and the way how you see yourself. It's called self-image. Self-image is the image we hold of ourselves and how we truly believe about ourselves and how we see ourselves. Because many times people actually present different image out there, and they actually think about themselves differently. So you may be presenting a very successful and fulfilled person out there, but deep inside feeling unworthy, undeserving, and really criticizing yourself all the time. So I want you to really think about it this way. If you can put the yellow sticky note on your forehead, how do you really see yourself? What kind of label you will put there? Is that a confident woman, or is that a shy woman? Is that the person who deserves to be rewarded financially for what she does? Or is that the person who doesn't deserve to be rewarded financially? How do you see yourself? As a failure or as a success? What kind of label you can put in here? And be really honest with yourself, because I tell you this, whatever strategies when it comes to business or success in life you will get, they will not work until you change the image that you hold about yourself from the non-powerful one into the one that actually helps you thrive. So if you are too self-critical of yourself, if you do not believe that you deserve success, health, wealth, and happiness, I have like a couple of exercises for you to do to change your self-image. First of all, change your focus. What you focus on expands. So when you start focusing on what you are good at versus what you cannot do, your vibration will change. So I will challenge you to make a list of 20 things that you are proud of that you've achieved in your life, in your personal life, and in your professional life. And start reading this list in the morning and in the evening over and over again. What we are doing here, we are changing your focus from I'm not good enough into how amazing I am. And one thing here, if you cannot write down the list of 20 things that you can be proud of, that you've achieved, that you've accomplished, you are way, way, way too hard on yourself. So don't do that. Make a list of all the amazing things that you can be proud of and keep reading this over and over again. It will change your focus. It will change your thinking about yourself. And when you change your thinking, you will change your feelings. It will change your actions and it will change your result. So focus on thinking good about yourself and how amazing you are, and start changing this label that you put yourself on your forehead and have much more powerful one. Okay, so that's number 2, change your self-image. Number 3, get support. Get support and invest in yourself. What do I mean here? Well, very often we are very lonely on our journey and we think that we are experiencing the challenges and difficulties ourselves, and it's only me who has these problems. And very often when we are in the situation, we cannot really see the way out. However, when you ask for support, when you share your story, when you work with a coach or a mentor, they will be able to see it from a different perspective, and they will be able to help you and guide you and hold you accountable in order to move forward. So, the person that you are working with, that you are asking support for, this person is not emotionally involved in your circumstances and your situation. So this person can share a different perspective, show you something called blind spots, the things that you don't see, the things that you are not aware of, and this person can help you. I'm a big believer that if you do invest in yourself, you also send the message to the universe that I'm worthy, I deserve this, and I deserve to be helped and supported. And there are people out there who've been through what you are going through. And there are people out there who have done what you would like to do, whether in your personal life or in your business, and they can teach you. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You can actually follow their guidelines. They will hold you accountable. So you will need to do the things that you said you are going to do, and you will succeed much, much quicker. It will save you a lot of time, a lot of frustration, a lot of money as well. So go out there and ask for support. In my darkest moment, when I had no money, I actually invested in myself. Well, you may be thinking how I invested in myself when I had no money. Well, I actually paid a deposit on the credit card, and then I was like, I will figure it out. And actually what I did when I invested in my mentors, it really paid off very quickly because I was motivated to do the work. And recently I got this golden disc. I was rewarded for my successes in business, in my sales online, and I wouldn't turn back the time. I needed support, I needed help, and I found the people who helped me and who contributed to me doing the work, of course, and become successful. So you can do that too. And number 4, what I would like to share with you, how you can succeed in your life and in your business, is to take massive action. Vibration is very important, what you vibrate, what you believe, how you think about yourself. And at the same time, we need to take massive action. And you may be asking, how can you take massive action if you don't know what you want, or if you don't have all the steps figured out? Well, I have a mantra that I adopted like a couple of years ago. Done is better than perfect. You don't have to know all the 17 steps ahead to move forward. All you need to know is to know the very first step. And once you take the very first step, the second one becomes clearer. So spread the wings and learn how to fly in the meantime. I built my business this way. I just took the first step, and then the second one became clearer, and then the third one. And I started attracting people, situations, opportunities, circumstances, clients, and I was building my business one step at a time. Done is better than perfect. Adopt this attitude and your life will change. Perfection doesn't exist. Once you do something perfect today, tomorrow you can already improve upon it. So you've got everything that you need to create the life and the business you want. Take the very first step, invest in a mentor, invest in a coach who can help you, and they can guide you how to thrive in your business, how to thrive in your life, and how to vibrate at the highest frequency in 2023. We've got only one life. It's short. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Make the most of it. You were born to be wealthy, healthy, and happy, and you deserve this. And all you need to do is to stop criticizing yourself, stop disturbing yourself, follow your heart, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and do the things that make your heart sing. So I hope that you found this helpful. I can tell you, when life was throwing lemons at me, I decided to make a lemonade. So if you are experiencing anything of that kind, or if you are on your own journey feeling lonely and feeling abandoned, I'm here for you. So please do reach out to me and I will be more than happy to help you, showing you how brilliant you are, uncovering this diamond you've got inside of you and you've always had, but for some reason you forgot about it. And I will help you thrive in your business and in your life. And I can't wait to see how you flourish. Thank you so much for watching. It's Alex Grzybek, Confidence and Business Mentor. Have an amazing festive season and have an amazing 2023. Thank you.